Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Nicki Minaj continues to make the industry shake in female rap. Now, Nicki Minaj sets a new record for the highest grossing concert by a female rapper in history as her Pink Friday 2 tour show at Madison Square Garden grosses $2.85 million. It also has been reported that Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 officially becomes the most successful tour by a female rapper in history, with $34.9 million from 220,000 tickets sold in its first 17 shows. Now, congratulations to Nicki Minaj. I'm not really shocked, that Nicki Minaj is the highest grossing female rapper in the world. I do expect the other female rappers to try to top Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 World Tour, but I don't think they'll be able to. They're going to try to top it, especially when it comes to how much she's grossing per show, but I don't think that they will be able to do that. Doja Cat has came close, but Doja Cat is not selling like Nicki Minaj, okay? And I think that maybe if her album was a little bit better, she would have done better with the Scarlet tour, because it wasn't fully sold out. But Scarlet album was kind of trash. No shade to Doja. Not only that, Nicki decided to bring out Bia to perform a Whole Lot of Money remix at her Gag City Boston show. Okay, which is very interesting. Now, I know she talked about doing that before. I wonder why the other girls didn't go. Maybe they're coming the second night because she got 2 shows in Boston. Now, as we know, yesterday we talked about Megan Thee Stallion mocking Nicki Minaj on Instagram, repeating or reusing one of Nicki Minaj's lines, which was, "Ho, the things that you lied about," because Megan Thee Stallion has lied about a lot of things. A lot of fans are wondering, why did Megan Thee Stallion do that? Why was she mocking, Nicki Minaj 2 to 3 months later after Bigfoot came out? Well, allegedly, Megan got more heat in the stash for Nicki Minaj that she will be dropping when her album comes out. Some fans were saying that they think Megan wants to make up with Nicki Minaj, and allegedly, Megan wants an apology from Nicki if that ever happens. She wants an apology for Nicki mentioning her mama, for the things that she said in Bigfoot. So she got more heat in the stash for Nicki Minaj. She's waiting for her album to drop so people can tune into her album for her to drop the next diss record. But she got another one for Nicki Minaj. This is all a plan so that way Megan can use Nicki for her next single, because Piss went #1. And she wants Nicki to go off like she did the last time. So it's technically a chess move. Hopefully Nicki just ignores it like she's been doing, because they're going to use her. So it looks like my tea could possibly be coming true. There has been speculation that Doja Cat is rumored to be featured in Y2K by Icespxce debut album. Also, Icespxce was pictured in the studio, working on music with Central C. And there's also speculation that she got a song coming out with Sexy Red. Now, I've talked about Doja Cat working with Icespxce before, because if you guys remember, Doja Cat and Icespxce went on tour. She opened up for Doja Cat. So did D0JA, and Doja has a record with D0JA also. So I'm not really shocked. I'm interested to see how that's going to sound, because Doja can easily out-rap Icespxce, so hopefully she dumbs it down just a little bit. But Sexy Red, I think, can go back and forth with Icespxce if they do have a collaboration, because they're both not that lyrical. So I can see Sexy and Icespxce making a twerking anthem, because that's really all they're good for. No shade. I warned y'all that JT and Carëśha are not really that cool. And Loose Tooth has sent her lapdogs, the science experiment Ken Barbie, and Slowrilla and Pissy Carëśha after JT. Okay? Even Mr. Brown with his hairy bussy ass jumped in. This all started because JT told a DJ at one of her last shows that she did not want to twerk. She's a lady. But Botch Barbie, the science experiment, was kind of clowning JT because he posted JT twerking at Rolling Loud. Okay? And so JT clocked Ken and called, Botch Barbie obsessed. Said that basically the DJ asked her 5 times to shake her ass and she said no. And she felt uncomfortable. Then JT basically exposed Ken Barbie of only bullying her because of Botch Barbie being close to Botch and Bitter. And how basically because of her relationship with Nicki, how she cool with Nicki. I'm not saying that they're like sisters or anything, but they're cool with each other. A lot of people don't mess with JT anymore. Okay, so she basically put that out there. She said that, people wouldn't hate her so much if she didn't show love to the Queen of Rap. Okay? And then after that, she said, "You taking too long to calculate, mutt. Are you getting permission to speak?" Basically saying that Botch and Bitter runs, Botch Barbie's account. Then fans accused JT of only showing Nicki Minaj love because she needs streams, which I don't really believe. But I also feel like JT and Carëśha were fake towards Nicki at one moment in time. Okay, like I'm not going to forget that you wrote a diss record to Nicki Minaj and you really didn't have no beef with her. You wrote a diss record for no reason. No shade to JT, but that was weird. You was an adult then. So after that, Botch Barbie brings up the fact that JT had to recite her diss record to Nicki Minaj on live back in 2022, I believe. And if it was a humiliation ritual, she clapped back and basically said that Botch Barbie's face was a humiliation ritual and confirms that Botch Barbie is a lapdog for Cardi B. See how Cardi B's name gets brought up? Because she be controlling the female rappers that don't like Nicki. But here is the diss record that JT wrote.
When diss records against me in the car, when you was in the car. How that song go? Rap that song right now.
My diss song is say, wait, what it say? Nicki can't rip no fucking beat. She ain't even from the streets. So I was in my Jeep, my Lucy, my racist.
No, finish it. Keep it going.
Wait, I don't remember. I don't know. I scared. Nicki ain't even fucking streets. Nicki ain't in the fucking. Nicki can't rip no fucking beats. She ain't even from the streets. I'ma drop you like a bag of groceries.
Bitch.
You know what the grocery store had been? You drop it at the door.
Mm-hmm.
With you in my delusional mind, in my little Jeep. In my scammer days, I was just so mad. Like, I don't know why I was so mad.
Now, pissy face hairy ball eater Carëśha will be receiving Donkey of the Day. And because she saw Botch Barbie go back and forth with JT, she decided to hop in for no reason. And she accused JT of sneak dissing her in Sideways and in No Bars. But she claims that she was still supporting JT because she's not a hater. When JT says it will never be the same, like the mother effing old days, a lot of people are saying that was shade to Carëśha, okay? And then I guess doing all that wifey-ish, no, he don't F with you, Carëśha felt that was shade and No Bars. I thought that was shade of Cardi B though. It is what it is. And then Carëśha was blaming JT for not being there, while she's going through the situation with Diddy. JT claims that she had called Pissy Face Carëśha when the news broke out about her being in a lawsuit with Diddy and selling the pink coat. Hairy ball eater Carëśha denies, JT, calling her when, the news broke out about her sugar daddy basically being exposed. But JT said, if I ever was mad, I had a reason to be. Behind closed doors, you have done stuff to me that you think I should get over. You never come to my defense. And JT said that she would have taken a bullet for Carëśha, which I think is stupid because I don't think Carëśha really messed with JT like that. But she also called out the fact that how Carëśha and Santana, they both come to each other's defense. And we're going to get to Mr. Brown a little bit later. Okay? Then they end up making up. And I'm like, huh? They started exchanging I love yous, talking about how they had a phone conversation behind the scenes or whatnot. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Okay? But I do believe that Botch and Bitter is behind Slowrilla, Botch Barbie, Megan, she started acting a little bit funny, and Carëśha treating JT different because JT is cool with Nicki Minaj. And I think that they're all in a group chat against JT. He claims that Carëśha has been throwing shade at him for years. Said that Block Boy JB called him a F word while he was on live with JT. She snatched a mic from him at Rolling Loud. And he also claims that JT called Mr. Brown her favorite op. Okay? And he claims he never did anything to JT. So he wants an opportunity to talk to JT behind the scenes so they can squash their beef. To me, it seems like everybody is ganging up on JT. That's what it seems like. Everybody is ganging up on JT because of her relationship with Nicki Minaj. They're trying to bully her into not having a relationship with Nicki Minaj. That's what it seems like to me. And then even Glowstick, Sid, decided to jump in posting a Tupac meme. Like, girl, you are not hard. Okay? Dory need to sit the fuck down. You getting a little too gassed for somebody that's selling 10 to 20,000 first week. Okay? All the damn time. Okay? You go aluminum foil every time you drop. Stop it. Okay? You get one top 40 hit and now you think you on Nicki Minaj level and you're not. And my whole thing with Carëśha about her saying that JT was throwing shade in the songs, but Botch and Bitter dissed you in yesterday too. You didn't do nothing. When she says both you B words is coochie, maybe y'all should scissor, okay? That was shade at JT and Carëśha because they were cool with Nicki Minaj at that time. Carëśha don't really mess with Nicki like that no more. But that was when Carëśha was asking Nicki to unblock her. So that's why she said that diss. But I'm just tired of these female rappers always ganging up on JT. It's corny. Now, unfortunately, Halle Bailey is also going to be receiving Donkey of the Day because Doodoo Garbage has decided to embarrass her yet again. Let's take a listen to his recent interview of him admitting that he cheated on Halle in front of her face.
Yeah, petty, type shit. But I had no intention, like I did it in front of her. I had no intentions of actually linking with Ruby,
Yeah.
She's seen it. Like imagine you arguing with your girl or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And, you get mad at her for something that, you're mad, right? You're like, all right, since you know what I'm saying, I'm finna do this, watch this type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you actually showed her
why
you're doing it.
I feel like people thought that I was like sneakingly like, ooh, what you doing type shit. And that's when she posted, I know what type of girl she is. I knew she was going, like, I wouldn't even do that. That's just not like somebody that can,
Yeah. I mean,
Now, if you remember, Ruby Rose exposed Doodoo Garbage for DMing her. He asked if she was still in LA. And then she questioned whether he was DMing her because he got into an argument with Halle. And he said, right, let me go heal first. Okay, so now this happened last year. I think it was during the Little Mermaid promotion. And honestly, I don't really feel bad for Halle, but she is receiving Donkey of the Day for openly staying with a man that has admitted publicly to cheating on her in front of her face. And then getting knocked up, still don't got no ring, don't got no hit record, don't got no hit movie. All you have is, a baby daddy with some stretch marks. No shade. Like, you literally ruined your prime. You were in your prime when you got knocked up for somebody that just openly admitted to cheating on you publicly. DMing a girl right in front of your face is cheating. It don't matter. And there's multiple messages. It wasn't just one. So I can only imagine what he has done that we don't really know about. But you got to watch out for them Libras, them lying Libras, like Botch and Bitter and D0JA Cat and Doodoo Garbage, because they are master manipulators and they always play victim. I mean, look who she signed to. Queen B, no shade, but I'm not really expecting, Halle and Chloe to fully leave cheaters alone. I mean, because guess who they signed to? Queen B never gonna leave a cheater. Why should they? Now, speaking of Queen B joins the chart obsessed races and Nicki Minaj as the only female artist to earn 100 or more entries on the payola board Hot 100. Okay, especially now that she dropped Cowboy Carter. And also Rumi Carter becomes the youngest female artist in history to chart on the Hot 100, surpassing her sister Blue Ivy. Now, Rumi Carter is on the song Protector on Cowboy Carter, and she only has one song out, but she got 6 million monthly listeners. That's insane on Paolify. Wow, just from one song? Queen B is not playing around because no shade, Walmart Beyonce won't be able to fully replace Queen B. So, she has to have Blue Ivy and Rumi Sir do the job. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, last and definitely least, Meek Mill is going off on Wale, and Wale didn't even do nothing. He tweeted, when I met Wale, he got beat up at his B-Day party. I'm sorry. It's not funny. Got his teeth knocked out. I jumped in because a celebrity like him invited me. I was violating probation in DC. Risked my life. I'm sorry. To find out he never liked me will make you angry. Oh my goodness. Then he said this was before phones came out. I went with young Chris. Only me, Coon, and Matt jumped in. I stayed quiet, but as soon as he got around me, my aura made his demons shake. I tried to be cool with this lame for Ross business. I would have been treated him. Okay? Well, Meek Mill, we don't care. What you need to be focusing on is what happened between you and Diddy at these parties. You're talking about everything else except what happened between you and P. Diddy. You talking about the wrong B-Day party, Twitter fingers. Talk about the B-Day party Puffy invited you to and why you was bunny hopping for billionaires, okay, a few years ago. We need to know about that. We don't care about your beef with Wale. Wale's not relevant. We want to know what has gone on between you and Diddy and these billionaires. Talk about that. Now, Missy the Icon has announced her very first headlining tour with CeCe, Busta Rhymes, and Timberland. Okay? Coming to an arena near you. And I think that Missy was inspired by Nicki Minaj because how you've been in the game 20-something years, possibly even 30, and this is your first headlining tour. See, now the old head rappers are seeing what Nicki Minaj is doing, and they now want to go on tour. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. No shade to Missy, but this shouldn't be your first headlining tour and you don't got no hits out. Nicki Minaj has put out a hit album. You haven't had a hit in 20 to 30 years. So you were inspired by Nicki Minaj. No shade. It's no shade, but you were inspired. And this is not a solo tour. You got 3 other major artists on this tour. I don't know how this is going to sell out, but I wouldn't mind seeing Sierra perform. I don't really care to see Missy or anybody else, though. No shade. But anyway, let me know if you guys will be going to this tour. And I hope you have a great day. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.